Hello again, Eric Arnold here, and it's Wednesday, May 5th. We're getting a little bit of a slow start today, so we're going to shoot this one quick and dirty in the secondary studio. It's about 20 of 9 here. So I want to get this one up to you. We got a lot of picks for you today. I think we got like 9 picks, and some of them are top rated, so we're hoping that that'll maybe keep your interest. Let's go here quick to what we did last night. Not a great night. About break even. We missed our top play. That annoys me. Let's see. White Sox, Reds. You get what you get playing the Reds. My God, what a dead team. So that was a mistake. That one didn't happen. Braves, that Noah, Noah? Huskar Yanoa. That's it, Yanoa. Yanoa now. He's a good pitcher. He's a good pitcher, Yanoa. So you got to look out for him. Let's look for him next time around. But he got it done. He looks like I told you they'd find some kid from the Caribbean or something that would throw seeds, and here they are. So the Indians, they get it done with a big rally. And then the Blue Jays, our top pick, that one just didn't fire. Cole Irvin apparently is turning into a star. I know who. That's a guy we got to look out for in the future. There's a number of these guys that we're going to have to start paying attention to, before the price catches up to him. Pivetta, he won last night with the Red Sox. This Cole Irvin. That Cease, I don't know what to make of him. He had, freaking guy. He had 3 hits. I think he just about threw a shutout. He hits a grand slam. That leads me to believe that it's not all that tough to hit some of these pitchers, These batters are creating their own problems with their giant launch angles and their huge uppercut swings. And the pitcher goes up there and he's just trying not to be embarrassed. And lo and behold, some of these guys are actually hitting the ball pretty hard. I think these batters, their approach is just ridiculous. It's like, you can do better than this. I mean, where in the book does it say you have to have this giant uppercut swing on every pitch? I don't understand that. It's basically not, when we were in Little League, that is not what they taught us. In fact, they taught us the opposite. They would always say, take a nice level swing, make sure you swing level. And, sure enough, you'd have some kid like Joe Majeski on our team, or he was in the team behind me. He was a younger kid than I was. But he had this huge whoop, and he actually was pretty good, but still, he had this giant uppercut swing. Anyway, all right, let's move on. What do we got here? All right, Wednesday. Let's get to these picks. That was so bad. I'm bringing my notes up because I'll never remember why we got some of these games. That was so bad last night, that White Sox-Reds game. I think we're just going to come right back here with the White Sox and just say, all right, well, we were wrong. We were wrong so badly that we're going to just switch over to the other side here. That the Reds' best pitcher, I guess, is pitching Gray. He hasn't pitched that well yet. Keuchel, he's undefeated against the Reds. But then really where I think you're getting some real value, Abreu, the big slugger for the White Sox, he hasn't hit a hell of a lot this year. He hit some balls real hard last night. I think he's starting to swing the bat. And then lastly, where I think we're really looking at some value here, is the Reds' best hitter is Castellanos. He's the guy in the second in the lineup. He hit OPS over 1,000. He left the lineup last night in the middle of the game with tightness. And then, of course, you go to the fantasy website. It says, Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry. Nothing, nothing. He's going to play today. Don't worry. I don't buy that for a second. You were hurt so bad you had to come out of the game last night, and now less than 16 hours later, you're magically healed. I don't buy that. Either one of two things I think is going to happen. One, he's not going to play, or two, if he does play, he's not going to be very good. 0 for 4. So either way, advantage White Sox. So that's where we like them. Feel pretty good about this one. 2 stars. And we're getting paid. We're getting paid. Plus 118. I really think we're getting some value here with the White Sox. So, like that game. Orioles Mariners. This is another afternoon game. It's kind of getaway day for both teams. The Orioles are at the end of a week-long West Coast trip. So, both teams are off tomorrow. I don't know. I just think there's a little bit of value here at the Mariners. I think the Orioles are, they're going to, at a minimum, break even on this trip. I think that might be enough for them to just kind of go, okay, yeah, great. We did what we wanted. I said John Means is a budding ace, but is he that? I mean, man, this guy has been lights out for all year, and I think this might just be a spot for him to go backwards a little bit. Just a little bit. Kikuchi was spectacular his last start, and I guess we're just going to guess that Kikuchi may have found something that, maybe now he's finally getting into American baseball and he's found a rhythm, and so we're going to play Kikuchi over Means here. We're not laying a too hateful price. We do think the Mariners are, set to starting pitchers aside, which for this matchup, we think they're about equal. I think the Mariners their hitting is significantly better than the Orioles. So we're going to go ahead here and lay a small price with the Mariners. So that's 2 stars. Marlins Diamondbacks. Well, the thinking here is the Diamondbacks had a real good chance to win last night. Yeah, and if you saw the score, you're just like, well, they lost 9-3. They had a great chance to win this game. A great chance. In 8th inning, the score's tied at 3. The Diamondbacks get the bases loaded and nobody out. Nobody out and the bases loaded. You got to expect you're getting at least 1 run there, probably 2, and maybe more than that. You could get 2 outs and score 2 runs there. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're going to take the lead. You're probably going to win the game. Except they didn't. 3 straight strikeouts. 3 straight strikeouts. And the pitcher on the mound is a guy named Richard Blyer. And I looked up this guy and I'm thinking, my God, is this Josh Hader they've got hidden in the pen here in Miami? And, Richard Blyer's just kind of a dude. He's maybe an above average bullpen guy, but he's certainly not, he's not Tug McGraw. So I don't know. So they strike out 3 straight times. Bottom half of the inning, the Marlins come smashing through and score 6 runs. And I just think that the Diamondbacks are just mentally, sad now. They're just shot. It's just, we could have won that game. And, 3 straight strikeouts with the bases loaded and the game on the line. Oh, come on. So I think there's carryover there. I think we'll just go ahead here with the Marlins. That's a little more than I want to pay, but I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be right. 2 stars there. 1 star here with the Braves. I think they're just better than the Nationals. The only thing that makes me a little nervous there is that Fetty, I think that's how you pronounce it, or whatever. He's been sneaky okay, he's hasn't been as bad as you would think. Another hidden value here is Soto's back for the Nationals. Now you're saying, why on earth would that'd be good for the Braves? Well, I think you're paying. I think the Nationals are probably, in other words, that number is 128. Maybe it's 138 if Soto isn't playing. He is playing. I don't think he's going to play very well. I think it's going to take him a number of at bats till he gets back in a groove. So, advantage Braves, and we'll take them. Yankees, Astros, live crowd. You got to hand it to those Yankee fans. They were really bringing it to those Astros, those dirty, stinking, cheating Astros. Yeah, letting them have it. Good job. Good job. And I think it's pumping up their own team, too, because the Yankees are starting to play better. A guy I thought 2 weeks ago was just, a write-off, Stanton. Looks like he's actually starting to hit the ball pretty hard, or maybe not, how to say that, more consistently. Anytime that dude makes contact, he hits the ball hard. He's just making contact more frequently now. So I think the Yankees walked like 9 times last night. If they're getting on base like that, that's trouble for the other team. Yankees, if they're starting to work walks, look out. So I think we're getting some value here. We're only laying 133. I don't think that's that hateful. The Yankees are starting to find their footing, and I think that's an okay play there. This is a top play, and the model loves this game. I'm willing to go along with the model, and these top plays are I haven't crunched numbers in a week or so. We're below 500 in the 1 and 2 star games. The 3-star games were still above 500. So I'm hoping the model knows what it's doing here. The Tigers have just been dead. It's been a dead team for 2-3 weeks. They showed a little life last night. They got a terrible effort by their starting pitcher. They get down some impossible number like 6-7-0, but they scored 7 runs. They made a good pitcher in Pivetta. I'm gonna say he's a good pitcher. He's 4-0. He humiliated the Mets last time out. They made Pivetta really work. They got some runs off the bullpen. That looks like to me the Tigers might be ready to score a few runs. The Red Sox got their worst pitcher going, Perez, and then the Tigers, they've got a highly, highly rated prospect, rookie, whatever you want to call him. He was #1 pick in the whole damn draft a few years ago, this Mize. So is this, perhaps where Mize breaks out, throws 7 innings of 2-hit ball? Is this his breakout coming out party? He hasn't had one yet, but you got to think at some point, somebody with that kind of pedigree at some point is going to throw a good game. So we're kind of thinking it might happen tonight at a big price, 173. Like I said, the Tigers' best pitcher, or maybe, I don't know, highly rated pitcher versus the Red Sox' worst pitcher. We'll take a shot at it for a huge number, 173. Dodgers. We're going to say this is a top play. Dodgers have not been playing well, and they get, what are the chances? I guess that's where we're at with this one. A doubleheader. Cubs knock out Kershaw in the first inning, then they turn around and beat Bauer, and he doesn't get out of the 5th inning. And now, the Dodgers, I think it's kind of what we're looking at, is that they just had 2 of their aces go short and lose. Dodgers need this game. More than that, they need this starter to go deep into the game. I just kind of think that perhaps where this guy might get yanked in the 6th or 7th inning normally, Dave Roberts might just say, you know what, go pitch the 8th inning. I need to save my bullpen a little bit. Really need these dudes to get a day of rest. So Walker Buehler, you may get more of him than you would normally, I'm thinking. So, at minus 165 versus Alzolay, who I do not think is spectacular for the Cubs. I think this might be a game the Dodgers say, look, we're goofing around, but this is getting annoying. Let's beat somebody. Let's hit the ball. I like the Dodgers here. I'll lay the big number. I like this game a lot. Go ahead, Dodgers. Go ahead now. And let's see, 2 games left. These are all these late games here. 4 of them, 4 top-rated plays. Here you got the Indians versus the Royals. I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh Louis has been on the Indians this whole series, and he continues to clean house. I mean, that guy is just on a smoke and roll right now. I don't know how you don't come right back with the Indians here. I mean, Monday, the Royals have a lead, multi-run lead on the Indians, and they couldn't hold it and lost. Last night, 3-0 they're up on the Indians. You got into like the 4th or 5th inning, 3-0. You got to take that home, and they couldn't. They just kicked it away. The Blue Pier, a dunk there. Next thing you know, a couple hits over here. Boom, 5-6 run score, and they lose. So that's 2 games in a row. They had the lead, couldn't hold it. I'm thinking these guys have just got to be mentally shot. In other words, we'll pick this up once these assholes from Cleveland leave town. But right now, they just, and then Bieber, they're pitching, that's who they're facing tonight. It's like we had 2 winnable games against some of their hittable pitchers. We blew them both. And now here comes Bieber. We'll take the run line because, he strikes me as either I have it or I don't have it guy. And we're going to guess he has it here tonight, that he's going to give up 1 run or less. And the Indians are going to win this game by multiple runs. So we'll go ahead with that at plus 107 on the run line. And then another top play, the model again is trying to beat the Athletics with the Blue Jays. That didn't happen last night. We'll try again. I just think the Blue Jays are too talented to get swept out there by the A's. They're going to get one of these games. Somebody's going to square some home runs up for the Blue Jays, I'm thinking. Somebody's going to put the ball over the fence a couple times. They're going to score some runs and get one of these games, and I'm going to say it's today. So, don't know. We are going to say that. So to wrap that up, our top plays are the Indians, the Blue Jays, the Tigers, and the Dodgers. Those are the ones we like a lot. And then, you can fill in here with the Mariners, White Sox, Marlins, and Yankees. And then, if that's not enough action, the Braves, like the Braves too. So, hey, thanks for being here. We appreciate positive comments in the comment section. Hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. We'll see what happens today. I'm hoping this is a big day. I'm hoping some of these top-rated plays come through. We'll see. We're in a little bit of a rut at the moment, so I'm hoping to get back on an even keel with a nice day. Good, thanks. We'll probably see you tomorrow. Eric Arnold signing off.